blame, it leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Ron Ron's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutta kept making meth. No man stopped donating to Peanuts' death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Leads back to douche. She's the one to blame.
I am a victim.
Guys, can we please get some green hearts in chat for No Name? No Name just made it, so the goal has been reached. The goal so I can get my computer diagnosed has just been reached. Absolutely.
I've just been like on top of my.
Hi everybody. Bloody hell, I hope you can hear me. I feel like it's all going to go wrong, but I'm going to bloody try. I hope we're having a very, very good Christmas and that we're all excited for the upcoming new year. Like I say, I'm a bit nervous, Sorry, I was playing something then. Oh, you see it. You have sound. Tiddy is only a victim in his streams. Streams, dreams, same thing. You are all going to have to just deal with having a little look at my puppy because I'm so damn bloody buggering proud of her and happy to have her. So you can have a little watch of this. It's not long. Oh my God, I've been muted for fucking ages, haven't I? Oh my God, how long have I been muted for? Oh shit. Soz, lads. The puppy has been chewing on every bloody way they can get hold of, yeah. But she's still bloody cute as anything. Maybe Christmas plus 1 day, but it's plus 2 now, isn't it, Monica Bank? But thanks for being here. Oh, God, how long was I going on for then? What a shit show already. Sorry about that, people. I'm going to share this screen. Just bear with me. Like I said, right, I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, FFG recently talked about, you know, how she went up to the window of the bud store and someone was cleaning the windows. But like, that's not what happened. She lost someone their job. Someone she'd planned for a while to bring up on her channel, like, and it's not been brought up with what I've seen, so I want to show it. So I'm going to.
Popular girl. She's talking about, but
I know you know. All right? And I know you know I know you know.
Another thing that we will definitely be doing soon. I just have to make it all time out because this is like a 3-person thing and it's hard to get 3 people all together on the same day. But Shannon, the bud tender from the cornhole, and me doing a live stream together where we show her Chantal, because apparently they went to high school together, okay? And this woman does not remember Chantal, but I feel like it'll be one of those things where it's like, I don't remember her face or her name, but she'll remember that face. This was apparently the like popular girl in high school, okay? So I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we pull up some of the absolute worst references of Chantal and we remind her of who she is with the most disgusting things she's ever done. It'll be, she's talking about.
Yeah. So, oh shit. Sorry everyone about my mishap of being muted for about 10 minutes. You're all too kind not to scream at me. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. It wasn't a random person at the window. That's why Chantal was able to report. She said she knew it was someone she went to high school with. I know after that, FFG promised to pay the woman if she lost a job. I'll endeavour to find that clip. I know it's somewhere. Yeah, but it's like, Cramblings, you're very right. You're very right. But look what she did. She acted like it was a man. She kept saying man, because that throws you off the track, apparently. No one can decipher that. But yeah, she said man, all that good shit. Let's see what else I've got for you. 1 second.
This person, knowing all.
Right, so this is Lajiji talking about taking FFG to court. This is all before the neg stuff even kicked off. This is when the Charlie Gold stuff was going off, you know. Bring it back. Lest we forget.
All of this is calling me, is claiming that I assault children. She is not hiding behind an anonymous account, so therefore YouTube can subpoena her if need be. Do I have a case? And if they say I have a case, congratulations, French fried girl. We'll see how funny it is. We will see how funny it is. And your response in court will be like, but Your Honor, I've only been harassing him for months because he hurt Charlie Gold's fifis. See how hard your lawyer's going to laugh at your ass. Stupid. So stupid. And none of your, like, where are your reaction channels whose asses you're kissing to step in and say, whoa, girl, okay, thanks for defending us, but this isn't the way. But no, because they're all chickens and cowards and chicken shits. They're not going to defend you. You think they give a fuck about you? They don't give a fuck about you. You give a fuck about me nonstop, and they don't give one fuck about you. I mean, it's crazy to me.
It's crazy to me. There's only one fucker who was speaking then. He was crazy. I hate his voice too. I swear, I hate his voice so much. That's why, you know, as well as having a really, really good time in life, it made it easier to step away because I'm not having to deal with people like that. But yeah, this was way before he fell out with eggs and, you know, fraudulently raised money on a GoFundMe to sue eggs, which he gave to his friend, who is nod off adjacent, if not a nod off herself, you know. Yeah, I'm sure there was something else I wanted to. What's
Froggy.
this?
Although I'm not sure it's not an issue, but at least your friends like Bubble Butt and Froggy. Although I'm not sure Froggy's ever done. Although probably has. Froggy's insane. At least Bubble Butt and the parody account, they're smart enough to do it like cowards, right? Because their leaders are cowards, so they hide behind fake accounts and they do it like cowards, okay? But yeah, sweetheart, I'm not threatening. I'm considering it because you are the first one who has.
Oh, these like besties now or something. Hi, Bunny Melon B. Sorry if I'm really out of the game. I'm trying to compose myself. It's not working quite yet, but I'll get there. But yeah, aren't these besties now? I thought they were besties now.
Made this accusation that I can identify. And listen, I know lawyers at 2 law firms in California. I'll send this over and I'll be like, hey, I know this person. She's got a YouTube channel. She's flat out saying that I am this word on YouTube. What do you think I should do? So you guys tell me in the chat. Did that video, because the Charlie Gold Hater Nation clan, it's not an issue, but
yeah. I just thought I'd throw a few FFG things out there and GG things because they're both dickheads, and yeah, why not? Oh, I've got a super chat. Hey, check this out. GG, that Fupa scrub doesn't hide the chins. No, it doesn't. And thank you very much, Wiki Crafter Jean. Kimberlina, nice to see you. So, I think I'll let chat decide. What do you want to do, Johnny? What? I know things about Kelly. I have been checking in on Kelly. I've got some few good tidbits to show on Kelly, but it depends how much you've all been keeping up with her yourself, because if you have, it'll be old news. So, but I've got Kelly and I've got some Her World. We're gonna do both. Laura Owens, which is something I want to do a little bit down the line. Oh, that's just reminded me. 1 second. Stop sharing that. I'm going to stop it right now. So, whilst we're speaking about FFG, I had a conversation with a very well-educated and intelligent man called Jack Fox. He hosts a channel called Never a Truer Word. He is a language analyst. He's brilliant at what he does. He's really good at breaking down things. He's been breaking down things on the Laura Owen case, which is something I'm quite into. And I asked him to look at FFG, a statement when she came back. 1 second, I just have to find it. Sorry. I'm trying to show it out because it's in messages. 1 second. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that. So, this is Jack Fox, Never a Truer Word videos. I talked to him about FFG and the cat situation, and he listened to a comeback video. And when he says he's put it through AI Jack, it's just him. He's just being quirky. But yeah, he said this monologue is saturated with Jack Fox indicator words and patterns. Just honestly, absolutely, never saw people, normal, and ly words, plus extensive persuasion, severity inflation, time skipping, socializing, indirectness, and emotional oversell. This does not prove lying per Jack Fox, nothing ever does, but it strongly signals areas where deception, concealment, or story management are likely happening, and a whole lot more. So yeah, that was Jack's analysis on FFG's comeback statement of when she described how BBJ passed. I really, really suggest you follow him. He's a great educator. He's a fab guy. I'm gonna go back to my chat now. Callie, do we want Callie? Oh, to the point. I the other day went. What is happening with Kelly? Went to a page, confirmed you hadn't posted, and continued, not knowing. Sorry, grumblings. Right. So when it comes to Kelly, we've had mediation, court, the GAL visits, a car crash. Her paramedic has been streaming with her, doing reactions. More lies. There's a lot going on there. I don't know what you want to hit first. But yes, I don't know if you all know them things. But yeah, Kelly, yeah. Is the ring right? The ring Kelly has got, because apparently she got engaged on Christmas Day. But I'm sure it's the same ring she's been wearing on her engagement finger for quite some time. I really am. I'm sure it is. So I don't get that. Right. Go on then. I'll do a bit of Kelly. Why not? So I think I'm just going to show you a man jumping on reaction stream. Well, Cramblings, yeah, the paramedic has been around. He's the one who she like snogs on camera and stuff like that. The lakefront dude was never proven, but got chucked aside when paramedic started getting a bit more serious. So yeah, I think it's the one she had before. Katie Cakes, and thanks for being here. Have we seen her man joining her for reactions? Because if not, I'm going to show it to you. And if you have, it's funny to watch anyway.
I'm at the airport, y'all.
At the airport, bitch, I'm so done.
Then you try to say Junior. What happened to his real nickname? You call him son? You don't call him Junior because he's not a Junior no more.
I'm sorry about the walrus mess. I need to know. Girl, no, don't be sorry. I'm just teasing you, baby. Don't be sorry.
And this actually answers a lot of questions for me because I'm like, does this paramedic know who she really is? Like, is he aware? This proves he is. He stood there. She's acting like this, and he joins in as well. So yes, she's showing her true side to that paramedic. It's not necessarily a bad thing. At least we know he knows what he's getting into.
Bitch, I asked him if he would still love me if I was a walrus, and he said yes.
Because she asked for advice, I had to get this shirt.
You say what, love?
Because she asked for advice, I had to get this shirt.
Oh, yes, I am a paramedic. Of course, I talk to myself when I work. Sometimes I need expert advice.
Right, sorry. I should have given you a wet nickel warning. Yeah. Sorry, ladies, if that's too much for you to handle, I should have given the warning. I'm sorry about that. Well, fertility is getting bigger and stronger. But she's a geriatric mother. She got pregnant now. It's not going to be as easy as you think. But yeah. Hi, Felicia Moo. Oh, yeah. If she could be pregnant now, I think she has abstained from this guy. I think she will, because like she'd get really upset if she come on a period when she was meant to be meeting late from guy, and then she'd meet up with paramedic instead. Like, I think she's been abstaining, trying to get that ring. I think he's said the words and she's just presented the same ring again.
Her hair look nice, but the woman is a lie. Girl, she a whole lie. Yeah, Christian, she's so pretty, but she's so...
It's so withdrawn.
Bro, you know, hey, you want to know some... baby, but seriously, though, expert advice. This is all alleged, though. This is all alleged. You want to talk about what we was talking about with Krishan? Like, it could be heavier than alcohol and weed. Y'all want to hear what my man said? And like, baby, so remember when...
I think, given the fact that it's just like so erratic.
Sorry, I don't want you to get too overexcited about this. Sorry. It's just not my type on paper. I don't want to be mean. All right, I'll just show you a few more seconds of this, and then we're gonna go to the car crash. Yeah, he seems to want to be on camera. Hi, Jiggly Jiggloo 8470. Yeah, her eyebrows have always been a thing. Yeah, he seems to want to be on camera. He seems to know that she's fucking batshit crazy as well. And he's down for it, but I don't know, but it looks a bit blind. Not blind. I don't know what he looks like, but cornered. Right, no, I'm stopping. Stop him. He seems a lovely man. Very understanding and accepting of Callie's needs. Mr. Potato Head. There we go. There we go, Mr. Potato Head. Exactly, Cramblings. Okay, Honey Mocha. Oh, thank you, love. Oh my God, hi. See, it's changed everyone's names to @ symbols, but hi, Kai. It's lovely, lovely to see you. It really is. And Legal Weasel, Law Giant. Well, he seems happy. Look, he knows what he's getting into here. Well, he's happy. And they're apparently engaged.
It could probably be, as far as heroin, I can honestly think that.
She do be out of it.
Just strung out.
Yeah.
Because Kane would be a stimulant. So she'll be uppity, wide uppity.
Yeah.
But drawn out like that, probably heroin or something strong like that. Mm-hmm.
Did you see a claw in him? We do that to our mans, but not in public. Bloody hell. He's a simp, right? He's one of them who sat online. He was an OnlyFans person. Kai told us that, and she's here now. She can relay it herself. He's an OnlyFans subscriber. He's got that. He's got what he wanted, you know. They all sit there tossing off, hoping they'll get the girl, and he actually did. So he's going to pay whatever he needs to pay. Yeah, that's the paramedic. Apparently a paramedic. He's on the Ozempic as well. And Callie stuffs her face in front of him. So I think we've got the picture there. The paramedics making appearances. 1 second, actually. We'll go to her latest post. Now, I'm sure. Oh, wait 1 second. There we go. Now, I'm sure this is the ring she's been wearing for a long time now. And said she like married to herself and stuff. But I guess Callie is engaged. Well done, love. You got the bag. Nearly. Nearly. They see. You pay for the OnlyFans if you might. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but didn't. There was no pussy pics around. Seen more on Belinda's channel. Bloody hell, she showed it all. Listen, he's happy. She's happy. For now. Right, do we know about the car crash? Because I call bullshit. I think it's her fault. I think she's playing on an unfortunate situation that's going on in the USA at the minute and trying to get sympathy and divert away from what actually occurred. But yeah, you know. Late front guy, right? Late front guy, he either didn't exist or she just knew he wasn't all in. Apparently, he was giving her cash. She doesn't get her tours done anymore, and he used to pay for her tours to get done. I think she just did go all in with paramedic, and I'm gutted that when he was on, that there was no one in her chat going, "What about late front dude?" Would have been great. Big Linda showed everything. Everything. 1 second. Oh, do you know, I'm going to have to find it now, aren't I? I know it's on my channel as well, but I'll have a look on my second. Well, this is one of them. Yeah. I put the bloody face on it. Belinda streamed like 4 or 5 days in a row just showing Callie's snatch. I swear. I put that face on. This is from a live stream. It's a screen grab from a live stream. She did it 5 days in a row. I've got loads of them. This is just, I just typed in Belinda in my search on Twitter and it came up straight away. There is a lot more. I did document them as well as downloading the streams. Yeah. Hi, Vitamin Water. You're always down for fucking laugh. I'm down for you, baby. Yeah. Sorry, I'm exposing you to this kind of mischief on like the 27th of December, such a sacred day. Well, the goals keep. See, this is it. Callie is one of the goals now. And then you got Amber Reid on the bloody locale bus. She got to get that bag though, hasn't she? I don't blame her. I need to get this off my bloody screen, don't I? Flipping heck. Can't be doing that. So Callie's engaged. Has she got any real visitation with a kid or custody? Not really. She's still on them alternative weekends and fighting over Christmas days. It's not going her way. She manifested that it was. She told everyone it was going a certain way, but after speaking to the ex and what's happened since, very clear. She's just been manifesting what she wants to be occurring, and it's not actually going down. We will get right. I'm going to go to her car crash. Only a little. I'm just going to do a snippet of the car crash just to let's see your opinion on if you believe how she says it went down, if it went down that way.
Shook hands. And then when I shook her hand, she was like, gracias, gracias. And I was like, cool. And so then I called AAA and everything. And then I called. And luckily, though, me and her, yeah, I got out because I'm like, because turning and I'm getting ready to go because the fucking light, the green arrow is about to turn.
No, sorry about that. I was just getting us to the right spot. But yeah, I think this is a lot of bullshit. And her belly's hanging out, just saying. But yeah, let's see.
You know how when I can show you guys like what happened or whatever. You know how when you're in the turn lane, you know how when okay, so this is me. I'm in the turn lane. I'm in my fucking turn lane. I'm chilling, I'm vibing, I'm doing my thing, right? And so I'm driving, right? And you know how people always try to get over last minute, right? Right? And I'm turning and I'm getting ready to go because the fucking light, the green arrow is about to turn, right? And I'm like, all right, bet. And then, okay, so I'm
big indicator for lying is when people say right at the end, or okay, or yes. Like, yes, yeah, yeah. They're trying to make you, they're trying to convince you they're right when they're not convinced themselves that they're right. And Belly just freely hanging out. But she's an engaged lady now. She don't have to worry.
I'm going straight, right? Like I'm going straight, and then this, and I brake hard as fuck because absolutely not. Because absolutely the fuck not. Like I go like fuck, like I go and I brake hard as fuck. Okay, and it was like a minor scratch or whatever. And then when the lady, because it was a woman, it was another woman driving by herself, like a little Latina lady. And when she got the car, she was like, no policia. She was like, no policia, no policia. The green arrow is about to turn, right? And I'm like, all right, bet. And then, okay, so
Sorry,
I'm going straight,
right?
Like I'm going straight, and then this, and I brake hard as fuck because absolutely not. Because absolutely the fuck not. Like I go like fuck, like I go and I brake hard as fuck. Okay, and it was like a minor scratch or whatever. And then when the lady, because it was another woman driving by herself, like a little Latina lady. And when she got the car, she was like, no police.
She was constantly looking up in the air. She's rolling her eyes. She's trying to think of the story. It wasn't an experience. It's a lie. It definitely is. Well, my opinion.
Yeah. She was like, no policia, no policia. And I was about to get out the car. I'm like, hey, like I got insurance. Like we can cover that scratch. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not here to beef. You know what I mean? Like I low key came out like, you know, like shit, hey, like, you know, I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, I got out because I'm like, and this is when shit can get dangerous because you never know, you know what I'm saying, who's the other driver, right? So I'm low key kind of coming out like, hey, you know, whatever, I'm cool. Like I come in peace. I don't carry weapons. I'm not a concealed carry. I'm not.
So we just had her there throwing her hands up saying, hey, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. And then when we get to it and she describes her interaction with the lady, it's the opposite. It really is the opposite.
Not like that. But I know that this is how people get shot and shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I was scared. But I was like, hey, we got insurance. You know, I do, you know, I was like, dinero, because she's Latina. I was like, dinero. I was like, insurance. I'm like, I got you covered. I'm like, hey, you can call me. I don't give a fuck. And luckily, though, me and her simply exchanged each other's numbers and each other's insurance information, because she was also insured. But I'm happy that she got out, and she was like, no policia, no policia. I wasn't, and even though she like cut and I broke, I wasn't gonna call the cops on her anyway. I mean, unless I really had to, but I don't think that she was being a dick. You know, sometimes people.
To be fair, you should always call the cops in a situation like that. Like, and if the woman had insurance, she's probably legal and legitimate to even have it. So if that's the case and you're not in the wrong, you don't need money, and you're in the right to ring the police, yeah.
Do that. Like, you can tell when you're being cut off by like an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't think she was. She was very afraid, and I was low key like, look, I come in peace. Like, I got a little bit of money. I got insurance. We can take care of this shit. And so we exchanged, and then bop, and then shook hands. And then she was like, gracias. We shook hands. And then when I shook her hand, she was like, gracias. And I was like, cool. And so then I called AAA and everything. And then I called my dad, because I've never been in an accident before. I have never been in an accident before. Like, I drive like a fucking grandma, like whatever, you know what I mean? Possibly an ignorant grandma, because I do, you know, listen to Future or whatever when I be driving. But
so this accident occurred apparently on the way to pick her son up. So her son wasn't in the car. But also, was this an excuse to not pick the son up? I don't know. There is a lie here somewhere. It's either what happened, whether it was her fault, or it was just a dickhead reason to get out of seeing the son.
I you know, I'm 35. I've never been in an accident, right? But I swear, people and their reckless driving, it's just like she fucking, and there was really no way to avoid it, and that's the fucked up part, because you know how it is when you're in the turn lane, and the turn lane like fucking goes green and everything. Like, I fucking like go or whatever, and I'm getting ready to turn, and like she fucking did it, and I'm like, fuck. And so like it locked up my whole ass. Like it locked up my whole, like the car has like a computer system in it or whatever. And so like it locks, like my wheel and shit is locked. And like that's what's going on. Like, you know what?
See, I don't know cars and that, but I know that the car's been handed down from a dad who didn't have a new car to start with. So I don't know the systems in it and stuff. But like, yeah, she does describe getting out the vehicle, looking all tough with her hands in her pockets, like, what you saying? I hope that's coming up and I haven't skipped over it.
I mean, you should always file a police report. I'm sorry, this is my first accident, so I'm sorry if I didn't know that. But AAA, the insurance, everything has it covered and everything. I'm getting ready to get a rental. I'm also just...
See, I'd be like, oh no, fuck the police. I don't want to get police involved. But she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. You know, admitting to something because she wants the overall story to be believed.
Doing this for court because I already have my paperwork from like both AAA and the insurance. So sorry, I didn't know, but I'm happy that the lady got out and was like, no policia, whatever, because look, I have insurance. I'm able to pay for stuff. It's mostly to cover yourself. I've never been in an accident before. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know that technically, when that happens, it can come down to like liability, right? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, whose argument is that? Like, and you know, but also too, I don't know what that woman was going through or whatever, because I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to sound away. I'm really not. ICE is here in Chicago. Okay. All right. Doing whatever the fuck they do.
Yep, this is where she got me, because I'm thinking, right, the woman's insured. You didn't get police involved. You didn't do anything because you both had insurance. You just swapped it. It was easy. She's insured and legitimate. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. Sorry, chatting behind. But yeah, police don't always make things better. They don't, but like it's do you know how freely she was willing to admit she was in the wrong for that ring? I didn't know that. Sorry. Thanks, Sassy Mama. Good to see you too, darling. There's BS in this story somewhere. I do not think this woman, I think she's just like trying to act like a good person. But you know, hi Kai, no police here for a car, but she threatens the police on people housing it. Bing bong. Yeah. If she thought she was immigrant, she would have had. Would she have insurance to exchange? If not, would she be taking on the damages with her own insurance? Exactly. She didn't. She said they just swapped insurance. It was easy peasy. So it's all just the reason why I think it just didn't happen. I think either she drove into somewhere or she just didn't pick the kid up and wanted a good excuse why she didn't. I really do.
I think that woman coming out of her car going literally like when she hopped out the car, first of all, I'm already scared. I've never been in an accident, right? Like I'm already shaken up, right? So I'm already afraid because I'm thinking I might get shot because I'm in Chicago, right? So and I'm not a gun owner, right? So I'm already afraid and I'm on the way to get my baby. So excuse me for, feeling the way I do, right? But I'm scared and I'm like, shit, all I know is I do have insurance. I do have some money and I can help, cover whatever. Like, I don't care. Right. But the fact that she got out and she immediately was like, no police yet, no police. Like she got out with her hands up, even though like, you know what I mean? Yeah. She fucking merged, whatever. And I broke hard as fuck. Like I probably have never broken that hard. And I honked hard as shit. Cause when I saw it, I was like, bro, like, do you not see me, bro? I honked and I like broke immediately. Did she stay there when AAA got there? Yeah, but she had trouble communicating with them. So they just like, sent her on her way. She had trouble communicating because she was speaking like mostly Spanish. And like the guy who came and got me from AAA was like black and he didn't, understand Spanish. So she didn't really get it. You know what I mean? But we did exchange each other's information and insurance information or whatever. And she's insured or whatever, but she doesn't, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say shit because perhaps, you never know. ICE is here in Chicago. They are. And we all know what ICE is doing. I'm not going to speak on it, but perhaps she got out of her car. And even though this happened, like perhaps she got out of her car and she's dealing with her own shit. Like, you know what I mean? It always be someone not seeing you. Happened to one of my family members twice. I mean, how do you not see a whole ass vehicle? I don't know. But then again, like I'm not gonna, because it's the way she got out for me. So like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and spew all kinds of shit about the lady. Like I'm not. Like you guys know how I am by now. Like you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and talk a bunch of shit. I'm just grateful I'm cool. And mainly the reason why I'm doing this stream is because unfortunately, yes, I am still in court and all this custody shit. And unfortunately, this accident happened on the way to me picking up my child. And we all know what I've gone through, okay, with this case. And even though I had the paperwork and I forwarded it over to my family member and the whole thing is this is another thing for my case, unfortunately. And even though my ex is willing to, like, you know what I'm saying, negotiate, we'll see. I have to cover my ass as long as this case is open and probably even.
Right. And as well, right, yeah. She rung the ex, said I had a car accident. The ex said, that's fine, I'll keep the child. Yep. And there has been court stuff since. And it's not been brought up as an issue. He's not brought that up against her at all. He just did the things of saying, yeah, I'll have him. I'm going to skip just a little bit forward because I know. I just want to get to the bit where she's talking about how she actually got out of the car because it changes.
to say that, right? Kelly with a pink gun. I would never, and probably if I were, I would probably have a pink weapon. But I'm so like I'm not about that life. Like I'm not. Like I mean, I make my jokes and I talk my shit, but I'm not violent for real. Like I be in my peace. Peace. And I'm just trying to get my baby of all things, right? Like, bruh, I fucking literally come in peace. And I got scared. So when I got out, I was scared. Cause I'm like, fuck. But I get out, and then she get first of all, I saw that it was a woman. Second of all, I see that she's shorter than me. But then she got out with her hands up, and I'm like, oh well, I'm not coming at you because I'm afraid that she about to come at me with some smoke, or worse, she a man wanting to shoot me, right? So I'm scared, and so I get out, and I'm like,
because only a man would have a weapon to shoot it. That doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, she really likes to victimize herself against males, doesn't she? Yeah, a little bit. No, you just get a taxi, wouldn't you? If you're already halfway there, get your car towed. It's her fault. She can pick up Bill. Go get your kid. It does. I just think she wanted an excuse for why there was no police report and no proof of an accident.
I'm looking like, and I had on my hoodie and shit, like, and I had my hands in my pocket when I get out, and I'm looking like, because I'm trying to look like, hey, like, but I know I got money and I have insurance, right? I'm trying to look like hoodie and shit, like, I get out, and I'm looking like, and I had on my hoodie and shit, like, and I had my hands in my pocket when I get out, and I'm looking like, because I'm trying to look like, hey, like, but I know I got.
But didn't we just hear her say, like, she got out with her hands up, like, no trouble, like, non-combat, and she's, like, saying now she's, like, walked out with a hoodie, hands in hoodie, giving it a look, wanting to look tough.
Money and I have insurance, right? And then, but she got out and she was like, no police, yeah. She's like, no, like she looked, and then when AAA came, she tried talking to him, but it's okay. She pulled out her insurance card and all that shit, and blah blah blah, and we exchanged.
So there you go. She had an insurance card, valid insurance, probably very legal. I think this didn't happen, or she had a little accident on her own, like broke her car. But I think it's just an excuse not to pick the kid up. And she's giving too many details, conflicting details, like looking up at ceiling. It doesn't make sense. Hi, Danny Jean. She is back. Well, kind of. I'm testing waters. I'm a bit scared. I'm gonna go on to some fuck shit soon. Might get me in trouble. Oh well, you have a good evening, rest of your day, whatever it is for you, Cramblings. Thank you for coming by. You're always a treasure to be here. Well, there's a reason the police weren't, like, she wanted a really good reason why she didn't call the police when it could have just been, I don't like calling police, you know. But yeah, it was, I got out, hands up, on combat, and then it's got out giving her the fucking Southside Cali stare with hands in pockets, you know. Right, I'm gonna jump to recently she was in court, and she acted like there was a lot of new information and things had gone crazy. And that's not the case. She'd had mediation. She was told in mediation that she was allowed to see kid at Christmas. That was it. There was no 50-50 confirmed or anything like that, like she claimed. Nothing like that. Yeah, we're going to listen to her words, and then I'm going to show you the month earlier and what she said, and you'll see how batshit she continues to be.
do that and everything. It's come a long way, and I show you guys everything. But Eric's narrative changed that, and we came to an agreement. Eric, yeah, we can like go and like talk about everything. This is like insane, but I love it. And I still really appreciate the Guardian. I got to make sure he gets his damn Christmas card and everything. My ex is like losing his shit and like spiraling, like, and grasping at straws. His narrative has changed once again. Right? His narrative has changed once again. But even the Guardian was like, okay, whatever. I'll just go like whatever. Like the Guardian is like shooketh. The judge was like trying to like yell at my aunt or whatever. So okay. You know how we had
Right, so remember that her first statements were, it was while the judge was shook if she tried to yell at her aunt. Right. There's a reason for that, obviously. She doesn't quite clear it up, but she says a lot in this, and I've got the stream from the month before, which contradicts pretty much everything she says here. It's crazy.
our talk or whatever with like the Guardian, we had the mediation and we came to an agreement. Eric is now changing his shit. He wants to take it to trial, but the trial is going to.
As far as I know, Eric has always wanted to take it to trial. She proposed 50-50 mediation. He said no. He said the house isn't suitable. I want it checked out. Her and her attorney weren't happy about that. They said CPS has just checked it out. The Guardian doesn't have to come. Now, that got brought up again when it actually went to court, and she acts like it's brand new. But we'll let her go on.
Would be determining on this house visit and everything. Y'all see, I'm over here decorating for Christmas, excited with my family, just blessed and grateful to even be in a position to do this for my baby and my family and I, right? Eric is pressed. His narrative has changed once again, bitch. He's like, oh, the fucking house is inappropriate. I am the woman who DCFS just came and did a whole investigation, but even aside from all that or whatever, and it was unfounded. When the Guardian comes by, he's just going to see like a normal holiday house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's no secret that my home is old or whatever, but his narrative has changed like at the very end. So we do have a pretrial date. The Guardian's going to come by and see that everything is like more than fine or whatever. And like, I'm just like gonna, okay, sorry, I muted myself. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like Zoom. The Guardian's gonna see, oh shit, my iPad dropped. He's gonna come and see that the house is like more than fine, because like it's come a long way and I show you guys everything. But Eric's narrative changed. He's like, oh, the house is not appropriate. What?
No, I haven't got her sped up. No. And she's saying this. This is when they last went to court. When they went mediation, she came out of mediation and told us all what happened. You know? But then she comes back a month later. Court's gone exactly how it was going to go. Her attorney's been trying to bring stuff up, and the judges got mad at her for doing so because it wasn't appropriate at the time. Yeah, I'm going to actually flip it over to the stream. I think it's this one.
Nothing else to me makes sense. Like that's just dumb. Like everything that I have for baby, like period. The Guardian is getting a Christmas card. Okay, the Guardian might even get a Christmas gift. In fact, I've been silently watching. Oh, you have it. The Guardian might even get a pink drink. All right. Let's just round of applause that man. Let's really, honestly, give it up for that man. He supports my order and everything. The Guardian is still a free spirit. He supports my order and everything. As far as scheduling, it's being wrapped up or whatever. He still has some decisions to make. And bitch, guess what? He offered to come by. He's gonna come by both houses and like wrap up his like investigation and all this stuff or whatever. But he offered to come by, so he's gonna see baby's room and everything. And he'll see my room. So I'm probably gonna just like try to like finish my wallpaper or whatever.
Right, so that was sorry. That was the 6th of November, yeah. The last stream I showed was
I'm just like gonna okay, sorry, I muted myself.
the 3rd of December. So she knew at that point that the Guardian of Lighton was going to be coming to her house to do a visit. I know at that time her and her aunt were very upset about that. They didn't want it to happen. And then she comes back now saying everything's changed. I'll let it play a bit more so you know how wild it is that she says everything's changed when she came online and said this herself.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to like zoom. The Guardian's gonna see oh shit, my iPad dropped. He's gonna come and see that the house is like more than fine because like it's come a long way and I show you guys everything. But Eric's narrative changed. He's like, oh, the house is not appropriate. What? The house is old, yeah. Yeah. Needed work over the past years or whatever, yeah. But like, girl, what? So we're gonna do a pretrial, and he was trying to fight me for Christmas. So you know how we agreed that I would have all day Christmas Day, right? And Eric would have Christmas Eve. Now he like just wants me to just have Christmas Day and turn the baby the very next day. Even the Guardian was like, I don't have an issue with mom.
Yeah, there might not be an issue, but what happened is in mediation, like Christmas isn't Monica day, so they decided to split the day. X thinking that, you know, he'd give halfway through the day and she'd give him back at the end of the day until it's her visitation, yeah? So the Guardian didn't have a problem with it, but that's not what had been discussed, and that's why there was an argument about it, you know. He thought he was just going to, right, it's not your day, but I'm going to let you have him half a day and then I want him back. She really thought for some reason she was getting 50-50 after mediation, and it wasn't the case at all. It was always going to go to trial. He's not put this much effort in and fought this hard for his child just to give her 50-50 so she doesn't have to pay child support. That is what it comes down to as well. Sorry, chat. I'm not being very good today. Oh, Lyria now. Thank you, darling. Yeah, the Guardian was asked to because he said the last time I was in that house, it was absolutely ramshacked, full of cat piss, and I'm not quite sure what my son's living in over there. So, you know, he said it's part of the thing that he was going to go and visit a house. He knew it was.
Having baby for like an extra day or two over the Christmas weekend. He's like, there shouldn't be anything against that. And Eric's face looked like this. And then they asked his attorney, like, what does he think? He's like, oh, I haven't even reviewed anything yet. Also, Eric's attorney showed up late. And it was just like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I can't. So we're gonna do a pretrial. I'm sure when the Guardian comes, he's gonna see everything that I have for baby, et cetera, and see that everything's fine. I can't believe this is the same man where my DCFS report and all this stuff is on record. Also, mind you, how did this man's narrative change for the millionth time during this case? Remember, I was supposed to be living in some drug den crack house, right? Remember, that's the original narrative.
No, the narrative was that when you left, before you got to Kai's, you went to your friend Brandon's house, and it was a trap house apparently. And then after you left Kai's, your father picked your child up, and at that point, he was passing him over to Eric, and Eric recorded, and your own father said, I had no idea she was in a house like that until I got there and saw the state of it, yeah? Wasn't saying your grandma's house that was cat piss full. It was the trap house. You keep saying, you know, we're imagining it and that. No, you're just obfuscating from the fact that these things happen, they're recorded, they're in court documents. Just because you're bending the truth and saying your own narrative doesn't mean it's true. We all know it's true. Hi, Tea Girl. Thank you for saying hi and happy Merry Christmas. Don't like happy holidays. It's Christmas. Can we not say it? But thank you very much, darling. Exactly. Exactly, love. Exactly. Exactly, teardrop.
That's the very original narrative, right? We all know that I was in a hotel, right? Right? Okay, cool. Then it was, I dropped the baby off and never returned. No, I was sick. That whole thing happened, whatever. And he tried to default the case, right? That's blowing out the fucking water.
She didn't turn up several times and the case was about to be defaulted. He doesn't get to just default the case. You didn't care and you didn't show up and you went months before you even tried to see your own child. Your only child in the first year of his life. I'm like, yeah.
Then it was, she's unfit, she's neglectful, let's call fucking DCFS, let's fucking use Kai to do this bullshit, right? Well, that fell through because I've been over here minding my fucking divine business as I should, and I have everything I need for me and baby. And I'm just over here happy to, like, we just had Thanksgiving here. And my whole family, like, we've been happy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, after my grandma passing and everything. And now, at the very last moment, this man wants to try and take Chris. As far as scheduling, it's being wrapped up or whatever. He still has some decisions to make. And bitch, guess what? He offered to come by. He's gonna come by both houses and like wrap up his like investigation and all this stuff or whatever. But he offered to come by, so he's gonna see baby's room and everything. And he'll see my room. So I'm probably gonna just like try to like finish my wallpaper or whatever. But that's like not even like, you know, like an immediate thing or whatever. But he's gonna come by, he's gonna see like everything that I have for baby. Like literally, like my ex was like, oh well, we have safety concerns, we don't even know if she has a space for the baby. I literally just sat my ass in the
So this is the November stream after mediation. We're hearing her say that the ex has safety concerns and wanted the house checking. She showed up to court a month later saying, he's changed his narrative, bitch. No, the house isn't safe, bitch. Like, no. It was there. You're just delusional. You gloss over anything that you don't want to hear.
child's room. Because like, and the guardian was like, yeah, but some people don't even have rooms for their kids. Like the guardian like literally said that. And I went and I sat my ass in my baby's room. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm like building him a room. Like as we speak, he's always had this nursery, but as you guys know, it's been turning more into a bedroom. It's almost like I document my life, right? But he's going to be able to come by and see everything and whatever. So he's wrapping up the schedule. Whenever the schedule is finalized during this, but he agrees for shared custody. He agrees for shared custody.
Right, she's saying the guardian agrees, not the man, not the ex, not the baby's father. He never agreed. He was like, absolutely fucking not. I don't even think her house is safe. There was no agreement made. The only agreement made was that she could see him on Christmas, even though it wasn't a day.
So we're just wrapping up the schedule and everything. And so whenever the schedule gets finalized, we're aiming, from what I understand, I think he's trying to wrap this up by Thanksgiving, I think, but we'll see, right? We'll see or whatever. But essentially, and now I can say it out loud. I was pushing for joint custody for 50-50 because nothing else to me makes sense. Like that's just dumb. Like, right. I was pushing for that and he agrees. He clocked it. I mentioned my baby's birthday and I said that I would even be willing to split the birthday because like literally like my ex was like, oh, I think I should have my child on my birthday because it's my birthday and we share the same birthday. And I'm like, I literally birthed him. So like if I could just like, I don't know, split the day, I literally said out loud, I was like, I don't care if I have to split the same birthday with my ex or whatever. Like, I don't care if I have to split like morning. I could like literally bring him back by like, 1 or 2 or whatever on the same day, as long as I have.
Yeah, and that's what your ex thought were happening at Christmas as well. You know, that's all right on his birthday. It's all right on Christmas, isn't it? Like, but clearly, the ex isn't down for fucking having 50-50. She can say the Guardian is, but he wasn't. Just going to play a little bit more than this, and then we're going to get on Hill World, if I dare to.
Have my child on his birthday, because me missing my child's birthday is asinine. And guess what else the Guardian said? The Guardian was like, yeah, guys, just so you guys know, games don't go far in court, and people who play games, they soon get found out, and it becomes more and more obvious. And I just like, bitch, I sat there and I was like, I literally sat there and I was like, and
I don't know if it's just me, but if I was in a court situation and it wasn't being spelled out directly to a singular person, I would be afraid that that was being said to myself. Callie she doesn't see what she doesn't want to see. Yeah, it's sad about the baby. It really is. He doesn't deserve it. I'm just glad he's got a dad who's fighting for him. I really am.
we mentioned the pediatrics. He thinks that we should have shared decision making, joint decision making. He agrees. See, he essentially agrees. So we just have to finalize the schedule and everything. He's going to come out and talk. He wants to see like, what the plans are or whatever, because he's aware that I plan on moving once I sell the house. So I'm sure he probably wants to come through and see like what that plan is and what that looks like and everything. But, and then we were able to work with my being in school. So so we were able to balance that. So the concrete schedule is just being finalized and being wrapped up. So we'll know what it looks like, but it's going to be like, okay, it's going to be, so I don't know if you guys, like, if you just like Google like shared custody or whatever. So what I was proposing the 443 method, and if you look into it and do research, because that's what I did, it's really good for small baby development. It balances time between both parents. It's really good for like the development and all this or whatever and everything of that nature, right? So it's cool, right? It's good to have, baby be around, both parents and everything, right? And so that'll be lit. That'll be cool. I was proposing like, shared custody. I want, even allocated rights or whatever. And I want the 3443 method. The Guardian also told me like, hey, we can also do 225 because like that's kind of in the same realm of what you're doing. And then he said that just so you guys know that as baby gets older, especially when the kid can start talking and everything, like you guys will probably just do like an every other week thing unless the baby says like otherwise or whatever. And I'm like, that's cool, but like while the baby's small, I would like the 3443. I'm gonna look into 225 and all that and see like what all that sounds like the same damn thing. That really sounds like the same thing. So like I get it. So yeah, I mean I'm down. But someone's about to have a crash out. Love this. That's awesome, Callie. The Guardian's still a free spirit. Yeah, dude. I was actually shocked. Let me tell you something. So my aunt, like the person who's like, my aunt who's like, she's acting as my counsel or whatever. So she spoke and everything. She pretty much opened up the case and like opened up our proposal. And then literally like my ex said, I think it was my ex or his attorney, I think it was my ex, said out his mouth or whatever, I'd like to just keep the parenting time order in place like how it is.
Now we're hearing her herself convey that in mediation, her ex was not down for 50-50. He wanted to keep it at the same minimum standard parenting time. And it was also conveyed that he wanted the GAL to look at her house because he didn't think it was suitable. And then she came on a month later acting like she had a routine. He changed his mind all over again when she herself told us what went down in mediation. So he wants to get into the fuck shit now, like, yeah. You know, people are poking me to talk about this, and it is relevant. You know, what's coming out about her world right now is very relevant to what went down with me and her world. Sorry. It is. And, you know, were I pissed at the time about how things went down? Extremely pissed. Extremely pissed. Did I feel let down by certain people? Yes, I did. Right? And now I'm hearing she's done the same, exactly the same as I was calling out at the time and was ignored over, or not ignored over. I just believe people wanted to keep the peace. But yeah, it's all happening now. And it is a big I told you so, to be honest with you, when it comes to her. I had a block for a reason. She seemed unhinged. I didn't want to deal with her. She came around when I was around helping AK. And she asked me to unblock her. And I did. I did not talk to her though. I didn't like her. She was intimidating and unhinged. And when I did have a confrontation with her, she just lied, and lied. Okay? Now, I'm sure I'm going to have a target painted on my back because I am bringing this up again. But I have every fucking right to. I kept quiet. I stayed out of chats I wanted to be in to placate this dickhead. Yeah? Who I categorically told everybody she was a liar. Kimberlina, you don't have to be silent. But I understand if you want to be, because that's what I did. And what bothered me the most was this person was dictating my loyalty to people I had genuinely been wholeheartedly helping. Nothing but helping. Putting hours and time and effort into helping them. And I'd not heard that this person was in the background doing the things me and like the likes of Lisa Simpson and everyone were doing. I didn't hear that. But, you know, she felt she had the right to talk down to me, lie about me. And disappointingly, people believed her and let it go. I don't know. I don't know what the tweet is, Panda, but hi, thanks for being here. Yeah, it's hard work, yeah. It is hard work being in people's chats and, you know, the hammer that can come down on you for it. But if you know what's going on there with her world and AK and Alex and that, like, I'm just gonna, fuck it. Fuck it. Now I'm going to share. No, this is AK and Tragic stream. Hill was in the chat lying on me, talking absolute shit, and I weren't having it. Yeah, I'm intimidated by this person. They're probably going to give me a lot of shit. But I still stood my ground. I might have got upset, I might have cried, but I still fucking stood my ground. And it's going to hit differently when you hear it this time. Because now you know what she really fucking is.
So many times as being nice to someone, and then I had to deal with all their bullshit that came with it.
Yeah. I mean, Who Is She was a nightmare. Who else? Oh my God.
I mean, there's a lot of them. All those wackos that DC brought up on panel that thought they knew about me and who I was.
Fat Apples, whatever her fucking name was, something Apples. She legit went up on fucking DC's panel and started saying like the most egregious, crazy.
Yeah, I took my chat off the screens because a lot of this chat is gone because a lot of people left because of this and the continuation of Hill's disregard of fucking social normality. Like, yeah, I'm talking shit, but yeah, listen to it.
Lies about you I have ever heard. Like she was just straight up saying like she called
apple knockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said like her whole family knew about me and the police in her town knew about me and all this shit. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're fucking insane. then there was that one chick that beat the shit out of her husband, and you got the legal papers of her,
you know what's funny?
His apology.
Yeah, no, because I was looking through like all my old stuff, right? And that came up, all those paperwork for that. I was like, should I fucking delete this? It's been long enough. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you got to keep that. You gave it to me, your apple knockers.
Yeah, and she looked
in the chat with what Earl's saying because she's saying that I see right.
Yeah.
She like put herself on camera. She's married. She literally is married. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these women.
Oh yeah, and then there was that other married chick that said how she always cheated on her husband, and one time her husband came in and the guy that she was banging ran through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
I didn't hear this story.
I told you about it a long time ago. Hey, what's up, Holly? Holly probably remembers that chick.
Holly.
I forgot her name.
Can you hear me, Nikki?
She'd wear like an Elmo costume. She was fucking weird.
Are you talking about the one who wrote shit on her hands?
Yeah. I don't remember.
I'm not here to cause any beef, right? But there is a misunderstanding in the chat with what Earl's saying because she's saying that I said she tried to dox me. Never have I said anything like that.
Yeah.
So what's going on? You guys.
Yeah, Hill said that. Hill said that I was telling everyone that she was trying to dox me. I've never said anything of the sort, and I'd love a receipt.
That I was trying to dox you?
No, that she's saying that I said Hill was trying to dox me.
Oh, okay.
Pearl is upset because Nikki was on Azria's panel. Some people you shouldn't go on their panel if they are cool. If they are cool with y'all.
I didn't do or say anything bad against anyone. I think I helped the situation. If anything, I made people look at things they hadn't looked at before. I definitely didn't say Tragic was an addict. When they said he was an addict, I actually said, wait a minute, I don't think he was at that time.
Yeah, Hurl, come on up. Do you need the link? Hold on.
I actually defended him and said, well, I can't say he was an addict at that time. And I explained that kratom is something for people who.
Okay, first of all, it was a very long stream. It was a very long stream. And right at the beginning, you did say that, she said something about, pedo this, pedo that. And you were like, no, he's not that. Like you said, yeah.
Yeah.
But there was like later.
There's more context now, isn't there? Because now that this is about me going up on Acate's panel. And I didn't let Acate say bad things about my people. I didn't. I showed her evidence and receipts. And do you know what? We've got good now because of that. But I came up on here after that. And I understand what had happened is Hurl was in Discord and she was sending clips to Tragic. The clips she was clipping. Not the full context. Not actually what had gone down. And I think that's what AK had seen as well. So she was like a bit on Hurl's side at that point. But Hurl did just lie. She was trying to set Tragic on me and I was worried about that. I didn't like that. It wasn't fair.
There were some parts where, and I'm not saying you did this on purpose or anything, but they were like, the chat was going off and being like, what about Tragic and this and Tragic and that? And I know you didn't want to answer those questions you don't know about, right? But the fact is, like, the way I think it came off is that it made it sound like, you're not saying anything because those allegations are correct,
No, but like literally. But AK did just say to herself, I didn't want to answer things I didn't know about. The things I knew about, I answered categorically. The things I didn't know about, I'm like, you can have your opinion, but I'm not going to join in on that. I know I didn't do anything wrong there. I know AK had her feelings at the time. I don't think she had the full context. I don't think she'd have let her do what she does when she comes up now if she did. I hope, anyway. She called him an addict for wanting kratom, and I said, no, that's an over that you can get that at the gas station.
Yeah.
I literally defended that. And I said to Pew Pew, she could come back in my chat if she stops calling Tragic a pedo, because I'm sick of hearing it. They were calling him stuff in the stream, and I said, I'm not listening to that. They're not having it. But then when they were saying, oh, he's crazy, he's this and that, I'm like, listen, that's my friend's person. I'm not going to sit on a stream and let you say that. So I'd love to know what I did wrong. I really would.
No, here's the thing. When I think everyone's super sensitive, me included, because of what's been going on. And it's really easy for me, at least, I'm just speaking for myself, to like take things and, really take them out of, just be too reactionary, too sensitive.
Yeah, but there's a difference with taking things out of context and then her coming in here saying I accused her of doxing me when I've never said anything of the sort. I'm like, I want a receipt for that shit.
Okay, here's her. Let me bring her up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yep.
What's up, Harold?
Am I underwater?
You're cracking. You're crackling. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
It's all good. We can still hear you.
Yeah.
Nah. No, I don't think that was a nice way to deal with things, just bringing her up. But also, AK can't speak for her, so it's better she did come up to talk to me. But I was upset because, do you know what? I'd poured my heart and soul into helping AK out. And for this motherfucker who I didn't know had any involvement in helping AK out, because she fucking didn't. She was coming up and doing this, and I was getting berated, and it was allowed to happen. I was mad. I was upset. And anytime Earl came into AK and Alex's chat, I disappeared because I'm not dealing with that shit. Not when it's no. Go on.
All right, hold on.
Why shouldn't that? Listen, look, sweet and spicy. I don't even know who you are, but why are you telling me where I can and can't go? I went up there to show people who have the opposite perspective of us of what we're going on some evidence and a story.
Sue, Nikki told me before she was going up there. I knew what she was doing. Like, it's not like she went up there and like shocked everybody. She told me that she was going to go up there and what she was going to do.
Main thing was about what Eckhart said about your dad, about fucking your dad. And I stood my ground with that, didn't I?
Okay, so wasn't that part of it? You were supposed to ask about that, right?
Yes, and if you listened,
but did you? You didn't ask shit. You didn't ask shit about.
Right, and if anyone's heard me interview or talk to someone before, right, I'm going to minimise what I want them to admit to. I'm going to act like it's not a big deal. The more likely to admit to it when you do that. So I might have said it with a smile or a laugh in my inclination, in my tone. But literally, because give more chance of getting someone to admit it if they don't think it's bad. And I did stand my ground. I did say she said she'd have sex with AK's dad, and I even got the clip up and that. Yeah. I don't want to over-explain, but there is that.
That
right, AK.
Until Nikki T asked you about that.
I am Nikki P.
Nikki T, not Nikki U.
Right. At the end of the day.
Yeah, but you weren't going to say anything unless somebody else asked you, but that
Okay,
was the
you
sole
can say that.
reason for
You
you
can
being
say
there,
that.
right?
You can say that. You can say that. But I told AK exactly what I was doing. That I was going to talk and be nice and let it get brought up, and then I was going to stand my ground, which I did. Which I did. Now I've put this comment on stage, and right. I fully accept AK and Alex's apologies. I do think they were genuine. It's not I've got a problem with it, right? Everything they're complaining about now is what happened to me and what I told them about. That's my issue at the moment. It's like, this doesn't come from nowhere. This stream proves exactly what we're going on. And AK knows I've sent her receipts to prove my side as much as I can, because when someone's making an accusation against you that's not true, it's not easy to pull a receipt up because they don't exist. But what did exist was me telling AK nearly a year before that I had her well blocked and I didn't want to fuck with her. And I didn't mention doxing, anything like that, yeah? And I am uneasy about this, but I've listened to it back now after the fact, after being chased out of my friend's chat. So I'm a bit pissed off more now, if anything.
Twat bit too much nice, right?
No, well, listen, I called her out on plenty of stuff. I just didn't do it shouting and screaming at her, because you don't need to do things that way all the time.
Well, you don't have to shout or be mean. I mean, that's more of my
Right, all
way,
right. So what did I do wrong then? I listened, I talked, I called her out
You're
on
a
some
proper
things, I
twat.
corrected her.
I'll just straight up
What?
say you're a
Because I
proper
said I
twat.
don't bother with you, because I don't really know you. That's
But
what
you
you
did
heard
lie
then.
about me, right?
All right.
You
Oh,
did
you're
say
lying about
that
me.
I
All right.
doxed
Where
you.
did I? No. Right. Go on.
Yeah, you
Show
did,
that
because
then.
you used to
Show
have me
that then.
blocked, and it wasn't
Show that.
until
I used
it
to have you
wasn't
blocked because you're
until a
crazy
few
on
months
Twitter
ago you
and you asked me to
unblocked me.
unblock you when we made friends
And
with
you
the
said that
server.
that I had tried to dox you.
Never, never. Prove it.
That's a full
You're
ass
lying.
lie.
You're lying. You're lying.
No,
The
you're
burden
lying.
of
The
proof
same
is on
way,
you.
the
You're
same
making
way
the
you got triggered
accusation.
about
You're
the
making
shit
the
with BG
accusation. The
that
proof
none
is
of us
on you.
knew
You don't get to just
that
say
you were
shit.
sending tit
Don't
pics
get
to
to
him.
just say
None of
shit.
us knew.
I'm sorry about the shouting and that, but yeah, I know I cried on this stream, but I fucking did stand up for myself here, and that's what got me so frustrated that like people I really liked and trusted and wanted to help didn't have that same belief in me. And it did it hard, and I crawled away from her anytime she was around, and I shouldn't have done. But do you know what? It's come back round on her, and I had nothing to do with it. Well, on this stream, who says she was on the phone to Tragic every day, and Tragic says yeah. Like, there's a lot going on in this stream. All that cramblings, this is why I got so mad, right? Because I knew there was no receipts. And I was pissed off because I love receipts. I love them. I don't like saying things without them. And it was just like, yeah, surely if she had receipts for other things that weren't relevant, surely if it was that important, she'd have them ready to go. Yeah, and who came in my chat one time talking about anti-trans stuff and really good, like stuff that could get me banned on YouTube. And I didn't see the chat till the day after, and I blocked her from my chat. I deleted all the comments, and then I put a pinned comment on that stream apologising for the girl's behaviour. But that was alright. That just went on. This occurred months after she did that in my stream.
That, and so you had that breakdown on panel. None of us knew that shit. And you flipped the fuck out.
Okay, guys, one at a time. All right. All right.
You're lying, Hurl. Prove it. The burden of proof is on you because you're making the accusation. I'm telling you, you're wrong. You're making it up. Find it. Show it. Show me to be a liar. Dare you?
Okay, Hurl.
Yes.
All right. Sorry. What were you saying?
I don't know. Am I muted?
No,
No, you're not muted.
Okay. Where were we at last? Because she was screaming at me, and I was.
Where we're at is you proving that I said you were trying to dox me because you are lying. You're making shit up.
I'm not lying. You straight
Prove
up
it then.
blocked me.
When? Yeah, I blocked you.
Look,
I blocked
you're
you before
screaming
we
at
even.
me, and I'm not screaming at you.
Listen, I
Can you
blocked you
calm down
before
for a
we even
second so I can
talked.
talk?
Before we even talked, I blocked you. Right?
You
came in this
blocked
chat. You asked
me
me to unblock
over a
you.
year ago and
Yeah.
said that I tried to dox you, and I didn't even know who the fuck you were.
Liar. Prove it. Prove it, because you're lying. I'm not having
No,
that.
I'm
You're
not
gonna throw
lying.
it on me. The burden of proof is on you because you're making the accusation.
I am making the accusation, and I will
Yeah,
show
so
proof.
prove it. Prove it, because you're lying.
Prove it. I'm not going to do it right this second because I'm in the middle of shit. But yeah, I will prove it.
Listen, I'll tell you now, you won't be able to because it's bullshit. You are bullshit.
It is not bullshit.
It is. It is. I know it is because I never,
Okay,
ever
so
have
then
I
you
thought
tell
you'd
me,
ever
why
tried
did
to
you
dox
block
me.
me? Tell me why you blocked me
because you were
when you
acting
didn't even know who the
crazy
fuck I was.
Because you're acting crazy on Twitter. I didn't like how you were. And I blocked you. And yeah, I used to follow Jessica Messica. I used to like watching Jessica Messica. And she was like proper mental, going crazy, doing up like just non-stop at her on Twitter. And I just blocked her. And this is like a year before I made friends with AK and that, you know. And I was on a stream with her and she said, "Have you got me blocked?" I said, "Yeah." And she went, "Can you unblock me?" "Yeah." And that was that. But never never did I say anything about her trying to dox me. And the shit about BGTV was all a lie. I've got the receipts for that as well. And I do it with everyone who I don't like their attitude. Like, I just don't deal with people. You came in the chat, you asked me to unblock you, and I unblocked you straight away. Didn't I? I hadn't had any interaction with you before that. I just felt you went a little bit too hard at people.
When was this? The supposed interaction? When was this?
What do you mean? The only interaction we had is when I started being in the
over a year ago and claimed that I tried to dox you. So I'm asking you, when was this interaction?
You're a liar. You're a liar.
No, I'm not
Never, ever.
Like,
All
you
right,
don't
prove
want
it
to fucking try me and
Prove
call
it
me a
then.
liar because I will come with fucking
I
receipts.
can go, yeah. Bring the receipts.
You don't want
I'm
to do that with
asking
me.
for the receipts. I'm asking for the receipts. You are lying. You are lying.
No, I'm not.
And I'm asking for the receipts.
Okay, hold on. Are we talking about stuff that happened a year ago?
Yeah, it's over a fucking year ago. And then recently she got triggered over that BG.
And this was a thing. It wasn't something that happened a year ago because it was something that never happened. She was making it up. I know I blocked her. Blocked her because she was going hard at Jessica Messica and I thought she was a fucking head case. I was like, and I just blocked her. We didn't have interaction. And then when I made friends with AK and Alex, we were in the same space and she literally put me on the spot and asked me to unblock her. So I did. I still kept her muted, like. And then when I went on the Cartes panel, they asked about her world, and I said, I can't tell you nothing about her. I don't interact with her, I don't fuck with her like that. And then she spliced that stream and took clips to Discord and to Tragic and stirred the shit. Oh, I've missed you too, Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny Hooker. I love saying your name. Yeah, and there was never proof shown because it didn't exist. And like, I don't often go fucking full on mental like that. I was pissed. I'm like, you lying fucking whore. No, I'm not having you do that to me. So yeah, I like to streams, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Like, I've never had a problem with Jessica Messica. Like, you know. Never. And like, I used to like watching the streams, and when her world was going so hard at her, I felt weird about it. I didn't like it, and I just blocked her before she even knew who I were. That was it. Yeah, don't try me. Yeah, I was like, how many times have you heard me in this say, show the proof, show the receipts, I want the receipts? Like, if because I was adamant they didn't exist because they didn't, because she was lying out of her arsehole. Just like when she said the farmers were moderators in BGTV's chat. I've got old screenshots saying the farmer saying I've never been his mod. And then she was up on Fresh Garbage. And they said, oh, we were just trolling Nikki when you said we farmers were mods because we never were. Like, it's happened. These things, right. I'm gonna play. What? She was like, I've never said a
Like, how
word
the
to her
fuck
in a
was I
box.
supposed to know? Can you shut up for a fucking second? Fuck. Is she done talking?
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead.
What I was saying was like, I didn't fuck with her. I never doxed her, didn't do shit to her. She had me blocked. She unblocked me later when, you know, all this shit was happening. And then she got triggered, like a couple months back because I said the shit about BGTV. Like,
This
I
is
didn't fucking know
bullshit.
that she was. Shut
Prove
the
this
fuck
shit.
up.
You're lying, look.
Can
I
you
won't
shut
shut
the
up when you
fuck
lie.
up for a
No, when you're
second?
fucking lying on me, you
I'm not
fucking prove your
fucking
shit.
lying. You, I
Prove
swear
it.
to God, you start fucking screaming because I say BGTV every fucking time.
No, hey, fuck off.
She
Listen, I
got
was screaming
triggered
at you before
again
you mentioned his
when
name,
I
you
brought up the
dickhead.
shit about BGTV, and I didn't know she was fucking with him like that. Like, how
No,
would I
you're
fucking know that?
lying. You're a
Can you
liar.
shut
You're a
the
liar.
fuck up?
Well, can you stop lying? I'll
Okay.
shut up
Can
when
you
you stop
stop
lying.
fucking lying too? I'd love to see you
Prove
stop
it.
lying.
You're making accusations. I know you
You're
can't
making
prove it because I know you're
accusations.
lying. You're lying, Lord. You're lying.
You're
Okay.
lying.
Right,
All right. All right.
prove it then.
Pearl is gonna. You have the evidence of whatever, right? Like you
No,
can.
she doesn't.
If she has it, then she can prove it.
Yeah, but she doesn't. She's going to say, "Oh, it's going to take me time, and I'm never going to see it." But she's put it out there now. Why? And that's exactly what happened. Did we ever see any evidence? No. Did we fuck because she was lying out of her arsehole? I am so desperate to show my friends that you're dealing with someone psychopathic who is lying to you, and it's frustrating to me that the people I've been helping out believe that cunt over me. It really did. I'm sorry. I'm being truthful. Oh, thanks, Scramblings. Like, I was upset. I felt that my friends didn't stick up for me enough. I did. I think they know that now. I think they've listened back to this now themselves, or like, you know, revisited what happened and that. And I think they know now. But at the time, I felt very thrown under the bus. Like, and everything I'd done was pointless. Like, it didn't matter. You know, it wasn't a nice place to be in with people who had spent a lot of time talking to and helping. That's my feelings on that matter. What's that her?
This goes with to the doxing part, right? What else is
Nothing.
going
I've never
on?
mentioned her and doxing. Never, ever.
There was some
Then why did you
stream or something.
why did you fucking block me and say that I
I
doxed you?
blocked you. I didn't. I'm telling you now. I never mentioned you.
You
and
said that
doxing.
I tried to dox you, and that never happened.
No. Never did I say that. You've got me mixed
Yes,
up.
you
You are
did.
wrong. And I can promise you on my life, you will not find me saying that about you.
I don't care about your life, but you did.
I know you
say
don't.
that.
I know you don't, because I said I don't fucking fuck with you. You're lying like this on me. Prove it then.
Okay, hold on. Nikki never talked bad about Tragic, but staying on panel while Kate throws around accusations about Tragic and AK, everyone knows Nikki's a mod here, so they could use that against AK and Tragic.
But we're not. And that didn't happen. It really didn't happen because Ikate wasn't saying anything about anyone that I just let go under the bus. I did like either explain, provide receipts, or just disavow. That didn't happen. But what did happen is Hurl clipped things and went fucking mental in Discord and sent her version of what had gone down because it was a long stream. It was took out of context. And I don't give a shit because I know what I did then and look where we are now. Because AK and Alex are friendly with their Carter now because things have been able to go under the bridge. She's losing her shit. She's going to fucking fresh garbage and that. Like, little fucking hussy fucker. End of. Not defending every accusation.
I know. Like, here's the thing. I think that, like, you know, people are allowed to feel how they want to feel. Like, people don't have to like Tragic. They don't have to like any of this. But the only thing I said about any of this was that I kind of agree with that statement. Like, if you're not going to say, if the things they say about us are so fucked up, like just so fucked up, and they say it so casually all the fucking time that, like, even if you don't know about it or you don't know, like, you feel like you can't answer. When you don't answer, people take that as like, yeah, okay.
I weren't not answering. Yeah, and that pissed me off because it wasn't the case. If it was something like he's an addict, he's a pedo, I'm like, no, not having it, not listening to it. If it was sort of like, he's off his head and he rings people, I'm like, yeah, everyone rings people. Like, I was trying to build a bridge. I think a lot turned after that point. Hill didn't like that. In AK, when they called him an addict, I corrected him.
Oh no, I know about that part. I know you did. You corrected them about a lot of it. I know. You said he wasn't getting- yeah. I'm just saying.
And now I've got to listen to her lying, saying I said she doxed me. I never said that. Never. And then she said in the chat that I was saying Tragic was an addict, which anyone who watched the stream knows.
I didn't say that you said Tragic was an addict. What the fuck are you talking about?
And I didn't say you tried doxing me, but you can say that with no proof, can't you?
You just now said that I said you said Tragic was an addict. What the fuck are you talking about? I did not say that in the fucking chat. Are you insane?
You said something about me not defending Tragic or something.
You talked shit about it. I did not say that you called him an addict. Like, where the fuck are you getting that from?
Okay, what shit did I talk about him?
Well, right now you just proved that you do lie because I never said that shit in the chat.
Right, listen. You said something in the chat about me not defending Tragic, and the only time Tragic really got brought up was about addiction and stuff like that. So maybe I assume that's what you're on about.
Yeah, there's a couple of times he was brought up. They talked about the pedo. They said, like, you know, those fucking
videos.
And
I said and I defended that shit, didn't I?
Yeah, and I mean, there was a couple of times, and then like they were bringing up weird shit that like is just one of these things that whoever like who was bringing them up was making it sound like, yes, these are true accusations. These are just things we all know about, you know. And it was just
and I weren't having it. And I said, you need to not talk about him like that because they're my people and I'm not going to listen to it.
Most reactors police their audience. I want to say, I don't want to say who, but there are certain reactors who block anyone who sees them enemies. I don't care. I don't care if she wants to go on anybody's panel. I said that already.
Anyone who knows me knows my intentions on that panel, and Earl, I have never mentioned you and doxing me. I want you to prove it because you're a liar.
Why are you talking about this panel as if you talked about me on that panel? The only thing you said about me on that panel, I'm not talking about that fucking panel you did. Other than that.
So I was a useful idiot who she kept around. And it was only when I brought her up on panel. And I didn't. I was asked about it and I said, I don't bother with her. It's not my people. Could have said more and I didn't. But that's why she went on a little campaign against me. And yeah, it upset me at the time because she didn't upset me. AK upset me. But me and AK talked immediately after that and it was all done and dusted, you know. Oh my God, I'm not saying that you did. I'm saying never in the history of me being on Twitter, on YouTube, have I said that you tried doxing me. You are lying.
No, I'm not fucking lying.
Well, prove it then.
Over a fucking year ago, you blocked me and claimed that I tried to dox you.
What, you didn't know I blocked you a minute ago. I didn't tell you. Do you know what? We had no interactions. I just seen you acting crazy on Twitter.
Then why would you on okay, look, this is a full lie because was it like what 4 or 5 maybe 6 months ago, I asked you to unblock me when
Unblock you, and I did straight
popped
away.
up on
Yeah,
to AK and Tragic streams,
yeah, and
all
I did,
friendly, buddy. I said, "Oh, hey, unblock me, Nikki," because you were
and I
acting like,
did.
"Oh yeah, we're all friends now."
But I weren't even talking to you till you asked me to unblock you, and I unblocked you.
Yeah, but why was
Right,
I
so
blocked
what's your point
before
then?
that when I've never done shit
I
to
told
you?
you was acting crazy on Twitter. I didn't like it, and I blocked you on Sam.
Where was I
I didn't
acting
block
crazy? I'd love
people.
to see where I was acting crazy.
Okay, so look, this is
I think I was. I don't know how many times you've heard me say why I blocked her, but this is what pissed me off as well. Like, I was saying it over and over, and she was talking over it, and AK and Tragic were allowing it. Like, yeah, well, Cramblings, it pissed me off because I was waiting for that stream. I was waiting for the stream where she came up with a receipts, or, you know, because I was promised it comes up here. Because I say she's not gonna fucking come back with receipts, and this is just gonna be left. And I weren't happy, and yeah, I had to leave things anytime she came around because I weren't dealing with someone who was like that and was allowed to be like that. Because I won't let my people suffer with that shit.
So this is something I keep seeing, and okay, it's about the fucking AK's dad thing. She was trying to say that she never said whatever that I'm claiming she said. She wants to essay my dad, some bullshit like that.
Yeah, she said
And
she wanted
like,
to fuck your dad and make you a stepdaughter.
right.
And I
She's saying,
told her that.
That
yeah,
he Kate is a
Okay, see,
fucking
this part, like, I
demented.
remember this part, and this part I did talk some shit about because Nikki wasn't gonna say shit about it, and she didn't say shit about it. And
all right, Miss, why you
you were
think
not gonna say shit about it until somebody else asked you about it because I told them to ask.
And I'm being like this because literally, I was messaging AK every minute on that panel, and I'm saying, I'm gonna bring this up. Let me find the right time, and I was waiting for AK's response for him to deal with it. I were, and then it got brought up to me, so I dealt with it. Like, oh, Wicked Crafter, thank you very much, love. I love you, Nikki. I know how honest you are, and I can say if you were an effort like that, I would know that too. Piss off, Phil, you're not right here. Wicked Crafter Jane, love you, honey. You know, we've all got a bit of cuntiness, but I find it much easier to conduct myself on the YouTubes by trying to be as honest as I can so I don't have to keep up with my lies like the likes of Hill, FFG, the rest of them. They're all dickheads, aren't they? But thank you very much, honey. Okay, did I not message you?
You didn't do that shit of your own free will. You were gonna fucking fully ignore it.
All right.
what?
I asked AK, I told AK what I was doing in the chat.
Yes.
Look, I know, like.
So you're lying again. You cannot presume.
How am I
you know
fucking
anything.
lying? I know
when I'm
exactly why
literally
you were on
talking to someone,
panel,
telling
and that
them
was
what
the
I'm
reason
doing.
you were supposed to be on panel was to ask those questions. I don't know why you think I'm not in the loop and don't know what's going on.
Do you know what?
But your ass wasn't gonna ask shit until somebody else prodded you to do it.
Why do you think you know my methods? Why do you think I can't have a convo with someone?
You can have a convo with someone.
And look where we are present day. AK Alex going Hakate's chat and be friendly because Hakate thinks differently now. Definitely does. She's had a lot of shit being called bodega and that, and she just rolls into it now. Like, there's no beef there. Why carry on beef if there doesn't need to be beef? Like, AK knows more than anyone. Like, it's not worth time and the fucking money. It really isn't. Like, but it's the same situation. I talked to a Carter. This is what I got. They went in her chat and look at what they got. I'm not trying to make people sad for me or feel bad for me, Cramblings, I promise you. But this pissed me off at the time. And I've sat on it. I've sat on it, and now I can go, no. I was right. Oh, don't be David. Seriously. I was upset at the time, but I literally dealt with it thinking like I knew I was right and hoping that people would make a show of proof or call her out for not having it one day. And I was like, resigning the fact that that may never happen. But yeah, and Cromwell's, yeah, she's doing a Gigi, isn't she? Gigi, yeah. Oh, they're all at it. Harriet Alex, who's from the slum of England, but because he went to army, got a bit of a posher accent, thinks he's somewhere. Mhm.
No
Yeah,
one's
so-
stopping you from having a combo with someone, but you're a
Right.
fake ass bitch.
No, I'm not a fucking fake ass bitch at all.
Yes, you
Because
are
you know what
fucking
I did?
fake.
You know, in a panel and in
You're
a chat with
proper
people
twat.
who
You're
didn't
fully
like
fake.
any of yous, I still fucking said, these are my friends and I stand by them.
You did not say shit or ask shit
Yes, I
about
fucking
that
did, you
thing,
liar. You're
talking
a
shit about
liar.
raping or sexually assaulting her dad.
I said,
You
she
said
said,
nothing
someone
until
asked
you were
her,
asked.
oh my
You
God,
said
right,
nothing
right,
until you were
right,
asked.
Listen, I was waiting for a good time. It came to me before I got to it. That is
Where
all.
was the good
right?
time? I'd love to know when the good time was. When was the good
time
time?
comes when it feels right to say something, right?
When it feels right, when I think I can say
Oh,
something.
no, take accent. I can't answer a fucking question.
Okay. All right. Can we resolve this in any way? Is there a way to resolve this? Or no?
Probably not. I mean, everybody knows I don't like
You know
this
what?
bitch.
What we do is who can show
You know what we're
where
gonna
I
do?
fucking said she was
You can
doxing
probably
me.
fuck the fuck
She's a
off
lying little
and
cunt.
continue
But
sending your twat and your
Let her talk.
tot
Let
to
her talk. Let her talk.
EGTV.
I'm not liking hearing myself back. It's not something I'm enjoying, put it that way. But I think I'm driving home a point that I was very adamant she's a liar and she would never be able to prove these things. Still to this day, she hasn't. I mean, as soon as someone starts mocking out someone thought they've lost, because that just means they can't bring a counter to what they're saying. Yeah, I've had that. I've had it. You know, I hate how I talk. I can't help how I was brought up. I'm a better person, but I've still got like my roots and my accent, and I feel like if I try pronounce things better or say things better, I feel like I'm being fake, and I don't like it. Crazy cat lady, member for 6 bloody months. Thank you for being a troublemaker, you little fecker. Yeah, dickhead energy. Yeah, well, she doesn't even give that because she's drunk out of her fucking arsehole half the time. She really is. It's like, do you know how infuriating it's been, like, sitting on the sidelines, seeing her around doing the shit she's doing, but not wanting to cause trouble between people I actually like. That's what's been the most annoying factor in it all.
Let her talk. All right. Go ahead.
There's no talking to people like this who just fucking lie out their arse for fun. There isn't. Have a good night.
Okay. Hurl, you're gonna show the fucking evidence, right? Like that's where we're at.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't do that, did she? She never did that. Never showed the evidence, and no one ever called her up after it either. Till now.
Okay. You go on your enemies panels all the time. I don't think that's the issue. I don't think that's what she's
That's
trying.
not the issue. It's not about enemies. It's about shady ass bitches and liars.
Why does she need to be representative though? She didn't go up there for that. Look, this is a very long, convoluted thing, and there's a lot of personal feelings involved on all sides. Very, very personal. This has been going on for a very long time, and
no, it wasn't very personal. There wasn't a lot of feelings along each side. I'd never bothered with this bird. I'd never interacted with her other than her asking me to unblock her. That is it. Like that. There was no back and forth. It was just her not liking that I said I didn't deal with her, and then making up lies that she is still to this day never proved. And I told everybody categorically over and over again that she would never ever prove it because she was lying. And I'm right, but now it matters.
I think that's why we're kind of at this point.
Yeah. I would just say, I mean, Kate, when it comes to her, it's all projection. She's definitely on drugs. No one can stream as long as she does. The way it's just rapid fire with that loon not being on drugs. And then it's all projection too when it comes to like the pedo stuff. You know, how she was banging high school boys and shit for money. I mean, she's that chick is
I, for the sake of transparency, I'm not wanting to jump past stuff. I'm not. I'm also not here to go at people I'm friendly with. But I'm at a point where I'm like, right, this happened to me. It didn't matter, and now it's happening again, and now it's a thing. But it wasn't a thing when I brought it up. I'm being a bit bitter, I think. Sorry.
out of her fucking mind, and she's fucking disgusting. Definitely, I mean, going up on people's panels and mixing it up is all good, all cool. But definitely, you want to get some content out of it if you're going to go up and do that, or you want to, you know, fucking drag somebody and make them look foolish on their own fucking stream. I mean, those are really the only goals. I don't see any reason to just go up there and hang out with a person like Kate. But somebody else sent me the stream that you guys are talking about, so I'm definitely going to listen to that and see what went down, so I can hear it firsthand. But yeah, Kate's a piece of shit. I
Here's the
mean,
thing. I know Nikki. Okay, I know that she means well. At least I believe she means well, and I just think that the panel, because of what they've done over so long. Okay, the way that they have destroyed our reputations, it's unfortunate that you have to kind of be a little bit more. I don't know, like you have to take a stand, right? I mean, and it's okay to say that you don't want to talk about it, but like if you but I don't know. I felt like I walked away from it thinking at certain portions that not speaking or not directly saying, no, that's not true, kind of gave their, whatever the chat's allegations that they were saying, some kind of,
legitimacy.
validation, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Whether
silence is compliance. I mean,
I don't believe that
Like,
she
like,
had.
I'm sorry if I caused the problem.
Silence can be complaints, but I weren't silent. Even the things I didn't want to talk about because I had no knowledge of, I'd say that. Like, oh thanks for the me. Oh, bloody hell, remember. I bet you wish you'd just leave it now. Yeah, I'm like, I was in the midst of like really trying to help people out, and I felt thrown under the bus. Like I said, me and AK talked, and recently she apologized again for it because I'm betting now, looking through different lens, it does it differently to her. And no, I'm not showing this to like go at AK, Alex, Tragic, anyone, like her, because she's a lying little prick. That's what I'm here to show at the moment. Don't feel bad about being pet. I'm a pet queen. I've been feeling exceedingly petty about this thing for the 2 months I've been aware of it. Cramblins, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Seriously, thank you very much for your support and that. Yeah, I felt away. I feel vindicated now. And I want to fucking say it. Hi, Salva. Merry Christmas and a happy upcoming New Year.
But also at the same time, I'm not fucking sorry because I've never liked Nikki. I just have tolerated her because she was useful. I mean, what else?
Yep. My friends panel, but I'm not blaming my friends for it. I will point out though, I had this woman blocked. She asked me to unblock her. I didn't engage with her at all. I didn't want to. I didn't even think she was a useful idiot. I just thought she was a fucking idiot. Drunk and pissed up fucking reprobate. And She's proved it now, hasn't she? Teddy Pigs, I think you should keep your distance if they are friends with Hurl, and Hurl strikes me as a backstabbing piece of crap. Well, she is, and apparently now everyone else is saying that Hurl is a backstabbing piece of crap. But it's like it's brand new, and not that they witnessed it when it happened to me. Oh, my belly just rumbled. I need some food. Don't be mad. I'm not mad anymore because I've got vindication now. Elle showed herself for exactly who she is, and everything they're saying she's done is what I called out here. So I'm like getting a bit of retribution here. I'm happy. It does me. Salva hitting the dartboard with the bullseye. Yeah. She has, definitely.
Can I say?
Nikki and I had a lot of beef back in the day. I mean, she was really cool with the geek room and shit like that, but you know, it was just it's a thing in the past, and it was just online fucking shit. But
Yeah, I don't think she did any. They were firing questions at her. It's ridiculous to claim she was prodded into saying something. I don't think she was prodded into saying something. Is that what you were saying? Nikki always had her backs as I do, or wherever I go. Come on. No, I'm not. Look, Pearl is allowed to not like Nikki. That's fine. Okay, we don't all have to not like each other.
Yeah, that pissed me off because it wasn't about me caring if Hale liked me or not. I really didn't, and that was the thing. I had her blocked. I was the one who went online and said, "We're not friends like that. I don't speak to her at all." And then she went and lied on me and tried to set tragic on me, you know. Yep, you're right. Jojo Beasley Life, thanks for being here, and yeah, you're very right. Yeah, Felicia Moon, exactly. It's like, this bird I did not like. I blocked her on site. I had no reason, not big reason to block her, but I did. Because I just don't like, I'd rather him not be around, you know. And then on a live stream in front of a lot of people, she asked me to unblock her, and I did. Right. But I went and muted her. Yeah, I tolerated her. And then she says I'm a useful idiot.
I'm saying I don't have a problem with, you know, what happened on that fucking stream. I just pointed out a couple of things that I said, hey, this kind of makes it look like a certain way. That's it. And I fully
about how I said the shit about how I had what's her face ask Nikki specifically the question about what was said about your dad.
Yeah,
and
so
she did have to be prodded because she wasn't bringing it up. She didn't fucking mention it until she was asked.
I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't, but
I mean, everybody would have to go back and watch all that shit, but
yeah,
she wasn't bringing it up. She was too busy kissing ass.
Yeah, I think okay. So she went up there to fucking make friends. I think that was very clear from to me at least when she talked about it. The thing about my dad, the only problem I had is that when it was brought up, it was taken as a joke, and it wasn't a joke. Not the way she said it. She said it in a very disturbing way. She said it more than one time, and it wasn't a joke. Like that was the only thing.
Nikki minimized it and acted like it was no big deal. Oh, I get it. It's a joke. Like it's not a fucking joke. You don't say that about
Kate is a fucking
I've explained why I minimized, but it's to get someone to admit to something which happened. I believe what was being done to me in this moment was being minimized. And again, another reason why I'm like, even on reflection, I'm pissed off with it. And like, I'm allowed to be. I'm allowed to be.
disgusting pig. She really is.
I don't think that she was going on there to make friends or anything. She's not like that. I don't believe that at all.
At least I don't give a fuck.
No, that's fine. Look, you're allowed to have your opinion. I don't agree with it. That's
No,
fine.
I'm responding to Lisa's comment that I said I tolerated her and that she was useful. Like, I'm not friends with these people, you know?
Yeah.
These are like people that are friendly with you guys. They're not friends of mine.
Yeah, she wasn't friends with her. She wasn't even being a real friend to bloody AK. She weren't helping her out. Apparently, all she did was talk to Tragic on the phone every day. She weren't helping out AK's case. She didn't help fundraise for her. She didn't be there for her. You weren't even a useful idiot, Earl. You're just a fucking idiot. Your contributions ain't even wanted. Like, duck someone when you're in the middle of a lawsuit and you want fucking money to pay for your lawyer. Like, doxing someone and making more shit isn't going to help that cause. But I think you knew that when you were playing them games, didn't you, love?
Fine. Like, why would I have to be friends with them or be friendly with them? I'm just saying she is a fucking useful idiot.
Yeah. I mean, there's a okay.
And yeah, I tolerate. I was nice to her for a long time. Like, you want me to lie and say, "Oh yeah, I really like this person"? No.
Yep. And okay, and there we go. This bothered me at the time. AK was saying that me just accepting people saying things and not pulling them up on it was against her and Tragic. And then she just like let her say I was a useful idiot, and then went, yeah, after it, and let her go on, you know. Again, not trying to cause trouble at all, but I'm trying to prove a point about how I felt at the time and what was being done and said, and how it's very relevant now. But if it hadn't come about, it'd have just been left, wouldn't it?
I don't fucking lie about that shit. If I don't like somebody, I don't like them.
That's okay. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think
Like, that's my side. Like, that is independent of you or Tragic or anybody else in Bodega, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know?
Yeah,
It's all separate. Like, I'm an individual and I have my own opinions.
That's the
You
dangerous
guys
part
don't
of it.
share the same opinions, but I can say whatever the fuck I want.
No, I get it. You called us all Yaba and Sam Sims a week ago. We get it. You hate us. I mean,
Oh my god. You're saying you as a whole is.
And that was happening. As soon as anyone from Yabba or Sam's camp came over, that's when Hurl had attacked. Right. Oh, sorry, I've been missing his guy. I don't need a hug. I'm getting vindication here, if I'm honest. I feel better for speaking my mind on it now. And she did work very hard to create a wedge. It worked, and it was frustrating, but in the end, it all became apparent, didn't it?
Like, as if I am all of Bodega, or am I?
No, she's not.
Or
No,
I'm
no, no.
like a Tragic or AK. I'm speaking for my
No,
fucking.
no. I think Lisa's very clear that she's only speaking about you. I know that. She's not speaking about all of
Well,
us.
then I will say that.
Okay. That's where we stand. That's where
Y'all
we
are simps. Like, what do you want me to say?
I don't agree. Clearly, I don't agree, but it is what she feels. Okay. Yeah, see, you are saying Hurl.
Okay, yeah, me, Hurl World. Yeah,
Okay.
I said that. Y'all are fucking simps. Whatever the Yabba Sam, whatever. I don't fucking know.
Okay. Hurl has been consistent.
Whatever they're upset about.
She never
Yeah, I
liked
mean,
it.
I like all y'all. Definitely AK talks to Nikki. We haven't really spoken one-on-one in a very long time. I don't think ever, maybe. But yeah, Hurl and I, we talk. I've known Hurl for quite some time. So yeah, we definitely know. I know Hurl a lot more than Nikki.
Yeah, me and Tragic talk like dude bros.
Yeah.
We're like just straight up homies.
Yeah.
And don't get that too twisted, because me and Tragic have never spoke privately. So even how little he spoke to her would have been significantly more than what me and him had spoke, if you get me. You're very right, Zelda, yes. And Lady Spiteful K, thanks for being a troublemaker, you little fecker. 5 months, thank you. Oh, I'll take all the hugs. I love hugs. I get hugged off my little baby now. I can't believe I got gifted like the most beautifulest, cutest dog in the world ever. I'm well happy. I totally support not playing clips you're sent without preview, but I've now sent you one through Twitter to get on your same mode as vindication while cramblings. I trust you, don't you bloody worry. Is it in me inbox or tagged? 1 second. Vindication. Yeah. Is there meant to be a video with that? Am I missing something? Oh dear. It just says vindication. That's it. Lisa Simpson, you little beauty. I love that you're here. Thank you for being here and thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Hey, you little fecker. Sorry I'm late. Hope you had a lovely Christmas, bestie. Oh, it's got even better now I've heard from you. Hi, AK. I hope you're not mad at me, but I've said, like, I'm just giving my feelings. I've said we talked at the time we sorted things out. We knew what the crap was and we just both didn't want the shit. But I'm gonna fucking go over this and show what a little fucking lying prick she was. Oh, video on comment, right? 1 sec. Vindication. Is that the video you're on about, love? So, yeah. And look where she is now. With fucking fat trash garbage making legal threats like a fucking GG. You know? Yeah, people don't know when to stop. And people don't know when to stop someone else having power as well. It's like it's all cacophony of fuck shit.
It's not
Even
anything.
even though the other shit that
We
we
all
both
have
try to say.
we all have different fucking relationships with each other. We all know each other
Yeah.
in different ways. It's fine. Let's just like not like if you're gonna say Nikki did this and she's saying she didn't do it, I'm sure you have the proof of that. And then we can resolve that elsewhere, right?
But she didn't know, did she? Yep. She had no evidence. It was all bullshit. And that's why I was so fucking upset. Like, you get emotional when you know you're fucking right and someone else is just getting away with being a fucking lying prick. But
Yeah, but she won't ever be happy because she's gonna be mad that I even said it. Like she was mad when I said the shit about how BG had, the farmers modded in his chat and she had her fucking meltdown. Which
which got proven to be a fucking lie. The farmers said they'd never been mods for BGTV. So yeah. And I went mad because I was helping out AK and that at the time. And I'm like, whoa, I can't be friends with someone who is fucking modding farmers when I'm trying to help fucking AK against them, So yeah, I had a fucking meltdown. It fucking hurt. And do you know what? It was all lies, weren't it? The farmers will freely admit it. She was up on stream and was asked, did you know at the time you're lying? Were you just trying to wind Nikki up? And she went, oh, were they not? And they admitted, yep, they've never been fucking mods. So that wasn't even what started it. I had her blocked a fucking year before that because she was an absolute dickhead.
Like, I didn't intentionally cause that. I didn't know that she was sending him that stuff. Like, how would I know that?
Baldgate TV did this recently.
No, you missed all this. Okay, this was it
It was
wasn't.
like a couple months ago.
The thing is,
Oh,
okay,
I
no,
think it's time for phase 2 for Baldgate TV then, because we only did phase 1 and we had about 4 phases planned for that
this
free.
actually had nothing to do with Baldgate TV. The thing is, like at that time, look, I just don't think I don't think that it was anything that she was doing that was malicious. I knew when you said that about the farmers, right, with the fucking who were modded, I knew that was true because I saw it myself, right?
I
But
know.
then
And full transparency, it wasn't true. I've got clips from the farmers. I've got texts from the farm. I know for a fact that BGTV never had one of them as his mods. So, you know, there's a lot going on. Baldgate TV, sorry. Sorry, lad.
It was like I was just in chat talking and I made a comment about it. And
Hey,
she
Sarah.
flipped the fuck out on panel. And I was like, holy shit, I didn't know it went this deep. And that's why.
Right, okay, right. So I've had sent to me since. I think I can bloody show it. One of them at least. Farmettes, that's not good. I hate this new fucking Twitter chat. It's no good. I don't want that. I'll keep playing this and I'll just grab
I
it.
apologize to you guys because I'm like, I didn't know that she was in with him like that. Like, I
I'll
didn't
tell
know I
you
was
a
gonna
story
fucking
about
trigger her.
Baldgate TV. He would stream in the middle of the day in his Rent-A-Bride that he ordered online. She was off working and he had his little kid in the other room and he
Well, all it was here, Katie, right? So I've got screenshots of Strawberry Douche, Pink Lava, and one of the other ones, all saying they would never be BGTV's mods. And then I have Phil up on panel with Fresh Garbage and the farmers in the chat saying, were you just winding them up saying we were mods because we've never been mods. And it is whatever. And it weren't even any, like, my reason for having her blocked was nothing to do with BGTV, right? I weren't even, like, pissed off that I'd gone mad because she'd lied about him. That weren't a thing, but when she come up lying about that, she was trying to set tragic on me. You know I were worried about that because I talked to you about it. So it doesn't matter, but it is part of the context. I don't think she's gay. She came out with that very last fucking minute. Like, it was never a thing about her, and she doesn't give off gay vibes, to be fair. But, you know, who am I to say who's gay or not? Yeah, and it wasn't the. Yeah, I was only upset about the BGTV thing because, like, I was so in deep helping you out, and like, so it bothered me that someone I thought was a friend had them in as their like mods and that. Like, that bothered me, but it wasn't the case. But yeah, I don't think she's gay. I think she likes talking to Tragic a lot, though.
was drunk as fuck, drunk out of his fucking mind. And it was just him and a little kid as he's talking shit about others like me, calling me a felon, and all kinds of shit. That went on for like a year. Took a very long time to resolve that shit. But That guy's a piece of shit.
Okay, so the thing is, what happened was we were on stream. She got upset about something that she didn't know about BGTV that happened a while back. Okay, and it turned into a little bit of a thing on stream. But I
Well,
mean,
that's the thing. It didn't actually happen. I've got the proof that he never had him as mods. Like he sent me a lot of fucking proof, and Hurl never sent me one screenshot, as well as lying about me as well. So, well, I'm gonna skip ahead to when I come back up again. And I don't like it. That this is humiliating for me to go over. It fucking is. It really is humiliating for me to go over. I don't want to go over it. I really don't. Like, listening to myself back isn't great anyway, but listening to myself back upset is even more nerve-wracking, upsetting, whatever you want to call it. But there's context there, and there's a reason why, isn't there? So here we go.
I just have not seen them before. That's all. Okay, I didn't know it was still.
It's all
okay.
good. It's all good, Miss Ann. I don't hold any animosity towards you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nikki.
Hi. If I've upset you or Tragic or Alex, right? I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention.
I know. Listen, Nikki, this is not coming from me. Okay, it's really not. I trust you, and I know that you've done a lot. And for me,
I don't think I did anything bad towards you. I think I tried to like make just more people see your side.
I don't think so, and I think that this is now getting into a point where it's the criticism is sounding like accusations when I don't think it is. I was just saying.
Will said that. I bloody said she would try to dox me, and that's why I blocked her. I didn't block her because of that. Because I did follow Jessica Messica back then, and she was doing a lot there, so I just blocked her. Like that was it.
Look, here's the thing.
Didn't say a word to her, so why can she just make up shit?
Okay, she says that she's going to show whatever proof it is.
She won't. I can guarantee you 1,000,000% she can't because she's lying. And it's all to cause shit because I said I don't bother with her. I didn't even slag her off.
If she doesn't, then okay, you're right. But I don't think that like her word said she doesn't like you.
And that pissed me off because I knew that it just get left. It would just get left. It like she could do this. She could come in. She could make me upset. She could call me every name under the fucking sun. And it was always going to be left. And it hasn't been brought back up until now. And it's only been brought up now because it's a point to prove of what she is and what she was born to be.
She literally just said that.
The thing is she asked me to unblock her. Do you think she's saying she tolerated me? I didn't want to unblock her, but I didn't want the fucking shit in chat. So I unblocked her. She's still on fucking mute.
I mean, it's honestly, I think you guys should just like clearly
I didn't say anything to her. She's the one in your chat lying and giving loads of shit to me, saying I'm a flip flopper, all this lot. She's just making shit up, and it's loud and it's not fair.
I'm not. How is it allowed? I'm saying she needs to show the evidence, and if she doesn't, then like, what do I say? How do I deal with this?
No, it's not up to you, is it? It's like not up to you at all. I don't expect you to do or say anything. I'm just like, this has took me by surprise because it's none of it's true. So it's like, how do you deal with it? I haven't got a comeback.
I think some people just don't like each other. I think that's where we're going to have to.
Yeah, and I've never wanted to try and make her like me, or even like, you know what I mean. I'm not.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If she's saying that she was just tolerating you, that's on her. Okay, that's not about. That's not a.
Yeah, but she said that after she's lied about me, Lords. That's the thing. So and that bothered me because it wasn't as simple as she didn't like me. I didn't like her. I never fucking liked her. It wasn't. It's the fact that people I helped out, people who I cared about, accepted her being able to say things like that about me and thought I was that person. Like, that's what bothered me at the time. It's malicious at this point. She knows she can't prove that. She knows she can't prove it. She already said, "Oh, it was over a year ago." She's setting the scene already for not being able to prove it.
No, Miss Ann, what we're talking about was not on the panel. This is totally like fucking stuff I don't even know about. This is like from a year ago.
This is stuff no one knows about because she's just made it up to fucking start on me in your chat.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't know.
So
Like,
can you see, from my perspective, knowing that she's lying, knowing that she doesn't have this proof.
Yeah,
Do
okay.
you see how annoying that is?
Nikki's upset because it's not true. I'd be upset too. We're talking about Nikki's, y'all. She's so honest. I mean, you've been nothing but honest to me, and I'm going to say that like full up. You've never ever lied to me about anything, and I feel like anything that happened during that panel that I was like, maybe, whoa, what about that? And honestly to God, I took it as my own sensitivity and moved on.
I really tried. You know,
Yeah,
when you're talking to the opposite side, you can't just be all full on. You're not going to get anywhere. So sometimes you swallow down things. But when it came to the big things about like Tragic being an addict, I fucking shut that down. When it came about your dad, I made it very clear. I heard her saying that she was going to fuck your dad.
Mm-hmm.
She answered for me. She said no, and I said yeah. Like,
yeah, I think the
she said a lot of creepy shit.
Yeah, people took that as, oh, like, because you said it's just a joke, it's not a big deal. I mean, to me,
I said I took it as a joke at the time, but that's me because I say similar things, but that's not my dad, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me?
Miss Ann, that's what I feel. Like, I don't feel like what happened, if anything was wrong or bad or whatever, I don't feel like it was malicious. That's it.
I don't go out to be malicious. I won't be so upset if I just don't get how someone can just lie and not show proof. If she's got it, why has she not sent it to anyone already? I genuinely believe, like, with what I was told, what we're going down is just clips were being sent and they weren't always in context. But I think listening back, you can see why I'm upset. You can see why I'm upset by this situation. Like, it's all coming to fruition now, you know, and it is vindicating. But at the same time, like, this was something that really did upset me at the time, and it made me stop coming in places I wanted to go in because I just like felt like she had free reign to say and do what she wanted to be, you know.
I don't know. I mean,
because she hasn't got it. I'm telling you now, she's lying.
If she doesn't have it, she doesn't have it. Then she's obviously made it up.
How long is this time scale to where she's going to prove me to be this big liar?
I don't know.
I think
Maybe
the best thing is, since it came up on here, this should come to some type of conclusion. So if she does have it, she should definitely show it on here. If she doesn't, then we should revisit the topic, and discuss it, and say there was nothing to be shown. So definitely.
But she's not. She's just going to ignore this. She's just not going to address it. She hasn't got it, and she won't address it. And she just said, "I don't like that bitch anyway." That's all she's going to do.
But then it's meaningless, right? Then it's meaningless.
But it's already done the damage now. Look, it has.
Well, we'll talk about it again.
And it wasn't meaningless, and it didn't get readdressed. And the fact it didn't get readdressed really upset me because it's like, yeah, you promised me that you'd show her ass if she were lying, but she's a scary bitch. Like, because she's unhinged and pissed all the time, it's a scary thing to go up against. I get it. I didn't want to deal with her. That's why, like, I'd be out to chat as soon as she entered the chat. You know, it's how things had to be at the time. But like, yeah, don't hurt any less listening to it back, kind of thing.
Nothing comes up from it, and if it's just your word against hers and there's no proof, you know what I mean? We won't leave you hanging. I know AK won't leave you hanging.
Yeah.
I think that's the best route to go.
I don't do anything with the intention of upsetting anyone. I'd rather stay away from people if I don't think they like me and stuff like that. I haven't put myself around her. I'll be pleasant in chats with her. But yeah, I had her blocked for a reason. Have I portrayed that I don't like her or I've been horrible to her? Never.
No,
never.
I think it's a good idea. Maybe just you guys stay blocked for each other because this is, you know.
Obviously I'm going to block her again now. But like, it's like to say all that. She asked me to unblock her. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I don't speak for her. She said what she said about how she feels. I don't agree with
No,
it.
she's just butthurt because I said I don't fuck with her. That is literally it. That's the only thing about her on that panel I said. And then she tried bringing what I said about Tragic up. I didn't say anything bad about Tragic.
I would block me too. Okay, there you go. Yeah, she would block herself too. She knows. She knows she's an asshole. She says it all the time.
Yeah, I don't have to put myself around liars, though. I don't.
You don't. You really don't. Yeah, you don't deserve to. You don't need to. Put yourself in the line of abusive fucking comments or whatever it is on my behalf or anyone's. Right? Like you have a right to, not hear that stuff too.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what people try to do is they try to bring people up on panel and then talk about other people just to cause problems. Like why
But
talk
I
about it?
didn't know it's her. So she's lied. She's brought the problem. She's caused the shit. But then it's on both of us. I don't get that. It's proper shit being told you have to take like 50-50 responsibility of something someone's just made up and fucking started for shit, Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, who would? Why would you? Like, there's no benefit to me taking responsibility for something she's lied about. And I'm very, very fucking adamant about. And I think because I was so adamant, that's why I was so upset. Because it's like I couldn't do anything more to prove myself because I couldn't show receipts that didn't exist.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about Kate too. Like she'll
Yeah,
bring
I don't
people up
fuck
on her
with her. I don't
panel.
message her. I don't talk to her. I went up once. I woke up. It was first thing in the morning. I went up. I was trying to make some peace, not like be friends. Do you know? Do you know how many people on that side heard stuff they'd never heard before?
Yeah.
Like I tried to help. That's all I was doing.
I agree. And I heard that whole panel, Nikki, and I do believe a lot of people heard a lot of things that they did not know about. Whether or not I believe that Hecate herself actually didn't know about those things, that's a question. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe she knew a lot more than she let on.
Right, I agree. And that's the only thing I would say about that. I don't think that, anything that
chat were genuinely finding new things out, and I thought that was the best.
I think people are just scared. People are scared because Hecate likes you. She said she liked.
But now look where we are now. Where why is Hurl started to all AK and Alex because they've dared to go into Hecate's chat. It's what I did, and you get punished for it. And it's like I had no loyalty towards her. I did have loyalty, and I do have loyalty towards AK and Alex, and I didn't let that down. I know I didn't. If you listen to the whole stream, you'd know I was just doing my Nikki P thing of being nice and having a genuine chat, and I got a lot out of the conversation, which I would not have got if I'd have just gone in there being a fucking dickhead like her would have done.
You, and she said that you need to leave the bodega and come to her, and like all sorts of stupid shit, right? Like we heard her say that.
Yeah,
but
she said you were manipulating me in that, and I well stood my ground on that shit.
I know, and I knew you're not going to do that. Like that's not something you would do. So like that's not something I'm concerned about.
I'm gonna go. Like I was saying.
All right.
Yeah, I shouldn't be up. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm up here crying too. It's pissing me off. Like I don't want to.
How long has this been going on between you guys?
No, she's just turned up in chat now and done it to me on the spot. I've just woke up.
So I mean, you guys have had back and forth.
No,
for like
nothing. Never, ever. I blocked her a year ago, and then when I first started coming around here, she asked me to unblock her in the chat on my Twitter. Unblocked her. Never a bad word since.
Okay.
True story. Literally true story. But I can see by Tragic's face, Hill's told him a very different fucking story. I can see him thinking like, how is it so fucking different from what Hill said? And I'm up here saying it with my old chest, like, call me out, show any proof you want. And it never came, so I weren't lying.
I agree with you, Nikki. A lot of people wouldn't listen at all, and now people are. I think you exposing things that other people wouldn't pay attention to is a good thing, and I agree.
That's all I was trying to do.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with going on people's panels and mixing it up and correcting their bullshit. But just people like Kate, it's a waste of fucking time because she's never going to change.
I don't think he was trying
I
to change her. He
tried to
was,
change her. I was talking to her
Yeah.
audience.
yeah, she literally was trying to give our side of the story an audience that it wouldn't have gotten because of what has been done to us. So it was literally an opportunity for other people to maybe hear some stuff they haven't heard, which I think she did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her audience.
That's exactly what I went up to do, and that's exactly what I achieved. Like, I ask Carter. I showed her Carter house a few times that night. She had to admit she was wrong a few times. Like, I would have got nowhere by just going, "You've done this, you've done that, you've done this." We find a middle ground and sort some shit out, and you see the other side, and it worked. It worked. Look, you're all talking to her now.
She just leached it off people from Jessica Messica.
There's new people out there in that now, though. It's like, look, I got off the panel and a potato got up with a. She had figures and everything worked out,
Mhm. No, I agree. The potato thing was really good, and I really am glad that happened. Because she did a nice job. Okay, so I'm sorry you got upset, Nikki. I don't feel that way. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I really do.
And I wouldn't take it back either. You deserved any bit of help you've got because you didn't have enough anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've been very good.
And I genuinely meant that. Like, I was upset with AK at that time. I felt like my friend didn't stick up for me when she should have done. But I very much meant that. Like, I wouldn't have took anything back that I did to help. I was glad to help. I was on the right side. It might not be the most favourable to AK, this stream, but it's my truth. It's what happened to me. It's how I felt, and it's come round to be true. And like every point you have against her at the minute is what I was bringing up at this time, and yeah, I might be a bit bitter, a little bit bitter, but then at the same time vindicated, like I said. I've been going for a very long time. I've gone all shy again now. I hope you all enjoyed my stream and coming back and that. I hope to keep doing it. I've not run away or hid or anything like that. My life is just a crazy bag of shit at the minute, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm really, really fucking enjoying it for the first time in many years. So I'm keeping up with you all. I am in the background. I am watching it. I'm just glad things are coming to the surface now. Yeah, AK, you haven't had it easy. And I hope you don't think I've been attacking you in this. I think you yourself see now, looking back at it, because you said you went through messages, But I also get why that happened. And I did just step away and try not to cause trouble. But now, fuck it. Come at me, trouble, myself will fucking twatted. Just do it sober. And on that bombshell, bitches, thank you very, very fucking much. Merry Christmas, you filthy fucking.
All wrong's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutter kept making meth. No name stopped donating the peanut. douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Ron Ron's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutter kept making meth. No man stopped donating to Peanuts' death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Leads back to douche. She's the one to blame.
Post that shit on his Twitter, and then he plays like he's a fucking victim.
I am a victim.
Guys, can we please get some green hearts in chat for No Name? No Name just made it, so the goal has been reached. The goal so I can get my computer diagnosed has just been reached. Absolutely.